Notifications don't just interrupt your day, they quietly reprogram your mind. At the surface, a notification seems harmless, a vibration, a sound, a red dot. But beneath that simplicity lies one of the most refined behavioral control systems ever created. To understand why notifications control you, you have to step beyond psychology and into the intersection of neuroscience, economics, and evolutionary history. First, your brain is not built for constant signals. It evolved in environments where new information was rare and often life or death. A sudden sound in the forest could mean a predator. Because of this, your brain developed a powerful orienting response, an automatic shift of attention toward anything new or unexpected. Notifications hijack this ancient survival circuit. Every ping feels important, even when it isn't. But the deeper layer is not attention, it's anticipation. Notifications operate on what behavioral scientists call variable reward schedules. This is the same principle that makes gambling addictive. You don't know whether the next notification will be meaningless, or socially rewarding, or exciting, or validating. That uncertainty is crucial. If every notification were boring, you'd ignore them. If every notification were rewarding, you'd get used to them. But the randomness keeps your brain hooked. Dopamine, often misunderstood as a pleasure chemical, is actually more about seeking than enjoying. It spikes not when you receive a reward, but when you expect one. Notifications keep you in a constant loop of expectation. You're not addicted to what you receive. You're addicted to the possibility of what might arrive. Now layer in social dynamics. Humans evolved in small tribes where social belonging meant survival. Being ignored or excluded could be fatal. Notifications exploit this ancient fear. A message left unread, a delay in response, or a sudden silence can trigger subtle anxiety. Your brain interprets it as a potential social threat. So you check your phone, not because you want to, but because at some level you feel you need to. From an economic perspective, your attention is no longer just yours. It's a commodity. Entire industries are built around capturing and reselling it. Notifications are not neutral tools. They are strategically engineered entry points into systems designed to maximize engagement. The longer you stay, the more data you generate, the more valuable you become. But here's a deeper, less obvious layer that only a few experts truly appreciate. Notifications fragment your sense of time. Every interruption breaks what psychologists call temporal continuity, your brain's ability to stay immersed in a single flow of thought. When this continuity is repeatedly disrupted, your mind starts to operate in shorter cycles. You become more reactive, less reflective. Over time, this reshapes your thinking patterns. You begin to prefer quick hits of information over deep understanding, because your brain adapts to the environment it's placed in. This is not just distraction, it's cognitive rewiring. Historically, major shifts in human thought have always followed changes in information systems. The invention of writing extended memory. The printing press expanded knowledge. But notifications compress attention. They pull your awareness into the present moment again and again, leaving less space for long-term thinking, creativity, and introspection. There's also an identity-level effect. When you constantly respond to notifications, you slowly lose the distinction between what you choose to do and what you are prompted to do. Your behavior becomes externally guided rather than internally directed. Over time, this can erode your sense of agency, the feeling that you are in control of your own actions. And yet, the system feels voluntary. That's the most sophisticated part. You are not forced. You participate willingly. This creates what philosophers might call a soft control system, one where freedom exists on the surface, but is subtly shaped underneath. So why do notifications control your mind? Because they exploit ancient survival instincts, leverage unpredictable rewards, manipulate social emotions, monetize your attention, fragment your thinking, and gradually shift your sense of control, all at once. And most people never notice, because each individual interaction feels insignificant. But together, they form a pattern, and patterns shape minds. If you like this video, so subscribe.